And it is for the ASWA Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from high atop Status Tower, the Bouncer.
The status symbols.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and what we can tell you is that Action Fury was helped to the back by referees and by ASWA personnel. We'll try to give you an update if we can. For the moment, we assume, and I don't want to make too many assumptions, but it does appear that something with his leg was bothering him. We don't know for sure. We don't know how serious it is, but we do wish Axel well, and we hope that it is nothing serious and he's able to get back out here and continue to entertain these fine fans here in Mansfield, and we're going to move things right along.
I second that. I say a lot of things about Action Fury and have my thoughts, but I don't want anyone to get hurt.
No, not at all.
That's all for the city.
So with that, we are going to move things right along because we have... Now we had a Universal Championship match. Now we have a Heavyweight Championship match. Robby Collins against that man, the Bouncer from the Status Symbols. And I'm excited for this one.
And it's his most favorite time of the year. I mean, if anyone could lead the Michael Myers Fan Club convention, you're talking about the Bouncer. This man has got Freddy Krueger posters on his wall all year round. This man right here, Chucky is his favorite toy.
And his opponent, from right here in Mansfield, Ohio, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is the ASWA Heavyweight Champion, the Redneck Kid, Robby Collins!
Mansfield bows to the champ.
Has he started a redneck cult?
It kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
Is there a currency Copenhagen? Man, what is that mothball, that human mothball Kid Collins doing out here?
He's helping out his family.
I thought he
and we're gonna get
retired.
right to action. Collins unloading on the Bouncer. What a way to start. Collins unloading right hands, and we are starting things off with a bang. Bouncer didn't see it coming.
It's because the Bouncer's getting his head bounced. And Barry Hardy gonna help out here. Good. Let's little checkup from the neck up for his big fella.
I think Bouncer wants to know who hit him, and I think he got an answer to that one. Meeting of the minds. And this one is starting off intense.
You talk about fast and furious.
Robby Collins really putting things on early, maybe looking to end this thing as fast as possible. Tried to go for a super kick, but Bouncer finally got his bearings.
And this is not something we're used to seeing from Bouncer.
Drop toe hold from the champ.
Usually he is the right-hand man of Random Pain.
Yep, this is one of the first times we've really seen Bouncer in a one-on-one competition. Super kick by Collins. Just a 2 count, and Holy smokes.
If it was going to end right there, Bouncer was going to demand that Barry Hardy never escort him to the ring again. That was going to be Random Pain only from now on.
Yeah, I would do it.
Yeah. Let's say you're bad fun shui.
Well, a little eyes off the prize for the champ there on that one. Bouncer able to catch Collins on the back. And now Bouncer able to put this match into his own pace.
And Bouncer now working on the baby back of Robby Collins. And I don't mean ribs, I mean that cracked vertebrae. We all know the back issues of Robby Collins. Well documented.
That we do.
Yeah.
That we do. Still fresh off of that comeback this year.
Yep. I mean, so often he goes, baby back in Copenhagen. I got a backache back.
Is that what that song says?
It does when you're in Mansfield.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All they do is listen to the Sound of Wind for 6 hours and talk radio. It's either the Sound of Wind or talk radio.
Okay. Thank you for schooling me on local Mansfield radio.
Yeah, so Robby Collins.
Oh, and of course.
Getting some great lessons. That's called coaching up right there. Attaboy Barry. What a competitor, I'll tell you.
I believe that's called cheating, but to each their own.
That's different for every couple, Travis, but this is not the time.
You saying that Bouncer and Barry Hardy are a couple?
They would make a mighty fine couple, and maybe at next year's Saturday Night Slam, they should be on the kiss cam.
I don't know if they would agree with that, but nonetheless.
I mean, you've seen a lot worse kiss cams. I mean,
that's true.
That could be the next Coldplay concert. Bouncer and Bad Boy Barry Hardy. Think about it. I mean,
that would be. I don't know how Random Pain would feel about that.
He could get it on it too. Maybe a nice throuple. Look, nice little.
Okay. All right.
Little London Bridge. London Bridge is falling down.
Okay. All right. We've officially jumped too far.
I didn't jump anywhere.
That's fair.
And neither is Robby Collins because he's got that baby back.
You are too much. Robby Collins able to kick out at 2.
I'm just saying, a little best friends forever airbrushed.
I'm surprised, honestly, they don't have T-shirts made already for that.
T-shirts, posters. Think about how many I'd have on my wall.
I'm a little afraid of how many you would have on your wall. And I'm a little afraid for the champ right now because it looks like right now this match has been all Bouncer from, honestly, past 5 minutes of the start of the match, because the start of the match was all Collins. But now Bouncer asserting that dominance, showing off the strength, the vicious fist to the back. Again, you talked about that back, the very worn down back of Robby Collins has been through some ups and downs in the last couple of years.
Hey, say what you want about the Bouncer. Again, we're used to kind of the fun-loving guy who's the right-hand man in Random Pain shenanigans, but Bouncer has it in spades. He is one of the most underrated competitors on this entire roster, in my estimation. Again, so often he is helping scheme with Random Pain. And speaking of scheming, Robby Collins is trying to scheme how he can cheat next.
Yeah, I've always said that Bouncer is one of the toughest in the ASWA, and I think, like you said, very underrated. I would not be surprised if Bouncer wins this match tonight. I think he's got every bit the tools to do so, especially when he does something like that. But he doesn't have to do something like that, but of course he's with the status symbol, so it kind of comes with the territory.
It's like Bill Belichick in New England back in the day. It's the status symbol way.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
It's the status symbol way.
But I agree. I think Bouncer is definitely an underrated talent here in the ASWA, and I think is very much heavyweight championship material. if you could just get out of the shadow of the status symbols.
Well, I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing to be in that shadow. We have to give credit to Random Pain for seeing the kind of competitor the Bouncer is. Let's not forget all the tag team gold they've held over the years, and there was extensive runs when they do have them. You know, maybe he shouldn't be the Abbott to Random Pain's Costello all the time, but I don't think being a status symbol is a bad thing for Bouncer at all. Frankly, Random Pain without Bouncer, I mean, it feels a little naked, if I'm being honest with you.
It does. It feels very weird.
It feels odd. I keep waiting to see them go skip down the ramp together.
I don't think I've seen them skip anywhere.
But it would be fun to look at. I mean,
it would be entertaining, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a little skip to Malou, my darling, you know, that whole deal.
Bouncer goes for the cover.
That's all right. And he'd be the new champ if Tim could count quicker to 3, but he's still working on those building blocks. So, we love you, Mr. Tim Porras. You know what I think I'm going to be for Halloween next year?
What?
A competent official. Because the ASWA doesn't have one.
What about Neil? Neil did pretty good.
What's that?
Neil. You know, the new guy.
I mean, do you trust a guy named Neil? He looks like his hobby is putting people on milk cartons. That's just not. No, that's just not. No, look at him. He's a guy named Neil. We don't even know his last.
I didn't know that there was such a thing about guys named Neil, but okay.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a guy named Neil and you in the same room before, besides today?
No.
Exactly, because Neil's a creeps.
What about Neil Armstrong?
Probably a creep.
I concede, I guess.
I'm just saying. I don't like guys named Neil.
Neil Patrick Harris. What about that?
Have you not seen How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah, I didn't think that one through.
Yeah.
I did not think that one through.
Yeah, Dookie can get weird.
Fair point.
Yep, that's all I got. And the Bouncer showing some incredible smarts by getting on that baby back of Robby Collins. You know, because there's two cases you can work on. You can work on a nice tap out if Robby Collins had more guts and brains. He doesn't. Or he could choke on his tobacco spit, which we're all hoping to see.
Except for me.
Well, I know that you are the president and CEO, and I saw those business cards of the fan club. Are really proud stuff.
Actually, no, the president is that kid that was in the costume contest.
She kind of scares me, to be quite frank.
Yeah.
Looks like they're starting up a cult.
Kind of does, doesn't it?
You should get like a hamburger outfit or something.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Bouncer with a big right hand to the champ's forehead. And like I said before, this match has been pretty much all Bouncer from, honestly, before just a little after the beginning.
You're not wrong. Let's be honest. The Redneck Kid's getting bounced pillar to post.
Yep.
So.
Oh, and a nerve hold by the Bouncer. Thought he was going for a running kick, but he psyched everybody out.
So, wonder what, you know, and the Redneck Kid doesn't have his uncle out here, the Redneck Fossil, Kid Collins, out here to lean on for emotional
That's
support.
probably for Barry Hardy's safety more than anybody else.
I assume that Kid Collins is down to the DQ getting a blizzard. It's about time for his ice cream and that.
Can he get me one? Oh, and a double axe handle.
And right back to that nerve hold, and it might not look pretty, folks, but look at the pain etched on the Redneck's Kid face, and I'll tell you what, nothing brings me more joy. You know, some people like trick-or-treaters. I like seeing Robby Collins scream for his life.
Robby Collins trying to grab on to referee Tim, just trying to find some way to break out of this. And, you know, we talked about it, but you kind of wonder what this is doing for the back of Robby Collins.
You know, I've always said that Robby Collins is not a very intelligent man, because when you're asking Tim Porras to help you out in a time of need, your life has gone horribly wrong.
Oh, and look at this. Collins tried to get him up on his shoulders. Couldn't quite get it, and Bouncer responds with a clothesline.
Yes, the Bouncer certainly slick in those moments. You know, some call him Country Croc.
I don't know of anybody that's ever called him that, but
You're not in the group chat. You wouldn't know.
I'm sorry. How come I'm not in the group chat?
Because you're not smooth like butter.
Wow, okay. Yeah. Bouncer lining up Collins. Looked like he was thinking maybe a splash in the corner, but Collins able to counter. Tried to go for it again. Collins gets the boot up. Now Collins going second rope.
Collins really slowed and strained by that back.
He's cocking back. Oh, looked like he was going for a elbow drop. Instead, gets sent flying halfway across the ring.
And I think it is a foregone conclusion. We're going to have a new champion this evening. Look at Robby Collins. He looks like he can hardly defend himself.
I don't think you're wrong. I think Bouncer is maybe caught Collins by surprise. 1, 2.
Speaking of surprise,
I think maybe that was a, I'm not usually on the side of the Bouncer, or the status symbols, but I think he got one on there. That looked like a 3 count to me, but
the Bouncer.
Collins got the elbow, or got the shoulder up, but clearly frustration starting to show on the Bouncer. How much he would love to, I'm sure, get this win, not only for himself, but for the status symbols. Lined up, Collins super kick. And that might be I was gonna say that might be it for Bouncer, but no. Gets the 2 count up.
The Bouncer showing that intestinal fortitude. Again, say what you want about the status symbols, but they all have heart when it comes down to deep water. All of them.
Black heart, but yeah, sure. Thank you. The question I have is how much does Collins have left in the tank to get any sort of offense going? And we might find out right here as he's loading up. Oh, and Bouncer trying to get him on the shoulders, but he countered. Spear! And that might be it. Collins with the cover. Oh, no!
Oh, no! Who are you rooting for, Travis? Tell the world.
Right now, whoever wins this match, because this match has been intense for the last 5 minutes, last 10 minutes.
Oh, no.
Bouncer gets the shoulder up.
Yeah, that's what I'll say if Robby wins. I go, oh, no. More of this big glory hound that is now starting the children's cult.
Hey, if the Bouncer wins, I'll be fine with that. I got no problem with the Bouncer winning.
It's about time you come around.
I think this is a great match.
I'm starting to lose hope.
Collins going up top, going up to the top rope this time.
What is he doing? The Bouncer's all the way across the ring.
Maybe a missile drop kick. Maybe a double axe handle. I don't know, but you got a point. Bouncer is halfway across the ring, but Collins firing up. Shotgun punch from the top rope. Gets it done.
The winner of the match, and still ASWA Heavyweight Champion, the Redneck Kid, Robby Collins!
Well, not the result that the status symbols, I'm sure, wanted to end the night on, but a heck of a performance by the Bouncer. But at the end of the day, one thing still rings true. No matter what the calendar says, right now in the ASWA, it's open season. Still, heavyweight champion, Robby Collins.
I hate Halloween. I hate the mother of all this non-holidays. I hate all the candy. I hate all the fat kids. I hate them all.
Hey, I'm one of those fat kids.
I hate the kids that are bowing down to this redneck moron. I'm sick of it.
I'm sorry.
On this mother of all non-holiday Shocktober showdown, Halloween. This all sucks.
Well, I got something that maybe will cheer you up.
Do tell.
Because I believe we're going to take a break. So
Yeah.
you can collect your thoughts. However, we do have our main event. And that main event is a Monsters Ball Tag Team match where you'll get to see Jimi Hendrix Experience get beaten up by the fifth floor.
Perhaps my Saturday night can be salvaged.
Maybe. Because that could go both ways. Either way, we have your main event coming up right after this. We are going to take a quick little break. And when we come back, it's time for the main event right after this.